It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Tuesday, but we're choosing to spend it with you, especially the next conversation, which we're going to bring a little bit of depth to. So brace yourself for some moments.
I like that. From aha moments to heartfelt life lessons, we're brewing real talk that truly just stirs the soul. And joining us as we pour out some truths with JACOBS and registered counsellor Sadia Southgate in our segment called Cup of Wisdom. And who better to bring in with all the pearls of wisdom than Miss Sadia South. So welcome back.
Yeah, can't wait for it. Bring it on. She is here as we promised. Sadia's in the building, and like we promised, we're going to bring in some beautiful moments to reflect on. So let's do exactly that.
Yeah,
Ready?
let's get straight into it. I would love to make you guys some coffee as we talk about this too. But sometimes, you know, the first sip of coffee is what you need to get you through the day.
Absolutely.
And then you also just need some guidance. So let's get into the JACOBS instant range.
Oh, well, thank
How
you.
do you take your coffee?
No sugar.
No sugar.
That's
And do you take it black?
Straight up, no fuss, just the real deal.
Yes.
I like that.
Sometimes
I like that.
milk, but oat milk. But I'd stick to black.
Ooh.
Okay, but one
Finesse share.
spoon for everyone, right?
And do you have like a special or specific moment to enjoy a cuppa? Is it an opportunity for you
Yeah.
to reflect? Is it an opportunity for you
Yes.
to just like escape the chaos?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I actually really love the 3-in-1 JACOBS. So I have it every morning. I make sure I stock up on that.
Yeah.
But I need to have my coffee in the morning. If I don't have it, I need to wait until like midday and I order for it to arrive. So yeah, coffee is a thing. I
literally had an
ritual.
opportunity to try the 3-in-1 as well because I was doing an insert, which you guys will get to see in a bit, but it gave me such a kick of confidence,
Yes.
literally, and I was like, well, I'm
Yes.
ready to take the challenge on. I'm ready for whatever comes our way.
Yes,
But I
no,
think when
absolutely.
we're talking about the polarities of being ready and being like switched on, we also look at the other end of that spectrum, which
Yeah.
is finding our inner peace.
Yes,
And I think for
sure.
all of us, it means something different. I
Yes.
think for all of us, that has become something different as we've become older and realized what that actually means to us. So when we talk about inner peace, Sadia, maybe I can
Yes.
bounce this one of you. What does that actually mean to you? Inner
Yes.
peace. What does that envisionment
It's a big
actually?
question,
like
but I think we
you
got this.
in that zone. What does it look like?
Yes. I think, like you said, you touched on it, is it means something different for everybody. So for me, it means being calm in the chaos. So when there's a lot happening around me, what is my reaction? What is my response? But it also comes down to me being my true authentic self. Because I believe that self-acceptance promotes inner peace.
Wow.
So someone who is, let's say, lacking inner peace is somebody who hasn't accepted themselves, and they will always be at war with themselves. So it's
Sure.
learning to, you know, be calm, learning to be anchored almost in the storm, no matter what is happening around you, that you remain secure within yourself. But inner peace also comes down to your inner circle. So who I spend my time with and what I do with the time that I have is what's important, because all of the things that is happening around me and how I feel about myself is what brings true peace.
We are very susceptible to the external influences.
Yes.
So be aware of how we are being influenced.
Yes, absolutely.
Great one, yeah.
Yes.
You know what, I also have a checklist when it comes to peace or inner peace. And sometimes when I'm feeling chaotic on the inside, I go, okay, Carissa, have you breathed today? Ral's been teaching me about this.
Nice,
Have you
nice.
gone outside? Have you had something
Yes.
nutritional to eat? Have you had your cup of coffee in the morning to
Yes.
bring yourself back to
Yes.
yourself? And I just kind of go through these. And if I haven't ticked
Yes.
any of the boxes, I'm like, girl, get some
Yes.
perspective, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It basically flows through all of that, you know, and our minds are such a powerful thing. It's always, you know, communicating to us. And the important thing is, am I listening to the messages that my body is sending to me? Because sometimes we go through the day and we're missing certain checklists,
Yeah.
or we're not ticking off the boxes, and that's when we notice that there's something missing. And sometimes we look for it in the wrong places, and that is when I need to kind of take a step back and reevaluate my priorities,
I like that.
reevaluate my checklist. Did I miss something along? Did I miss my coffee in the morning? Something as little as
Probably
that.
yes.
You know, it really kind of flows through everything that I do, because it has a ripple effect. Every decision that we make in life has a ripple effect. Not having my coffee, or sometimes, you know, not even like meditating. So thank you to Rao for teaching you that, because all of these things have an implication on the way that we think, the way that we feel, and the way that we behave. So it's important that kind of needs to start up here.
And I like that you did a triangle because it all kind of filters
because
down
it almost
from there.
sounds like it's something that you almost create for yourself.
Yes.
Inner peace is not something that you go to.
not external.
It doesn't land on your lap.
Yes.
It doesn't just like arrive and we're inner peace. You have to work at it. You have to create it. You have to
Absolutely.
venture towards
Yes.
it. I love those sage words of wisdom. Couldn't have said it better, and I think that definitely
yes,
deserves a cheers.
absolutely.
Oh,
Cheers to that.
absolutely.
There we go.
And every morning here in studio, we make sure that we have our Jacobs cup of coffee. In fact, this one is really delicious. It's the Southeast Asian instant coffee, and it is stunning. The flavors are absolutely aromatic and gorgeous. But I love what you've said, Sadia Rao. Thank you for your words of wisdom too, and thank you for joining us. And until next time that we sit down and break bread together, keep growing, keep glowing, and keep sipping on that wisdom with Jacobs.
This is good, by the way. Oh.
Find your wonderful. Jacobs, wunderbar.